Hello everyone, this is Honk Official, or Honk, or Trinity, whatever you want to call me, I don't care. So today, I have recently found out some very good news. Or, well, bad news, but also good news, because otherwise, this is actually the greatest news I've ever heard. So recently, you all know, and the Pizza Tower Fanbase should know this too, that the recent person, LouLouVZ, has been exposed once more to her actions. And I'm just gonna say, I knew this was gonna happen someday, somewhere, somehow, because nobody has said anything about her. Because most of it would just be her friends that are in her Discord server. And which, yes, I know about the Discord server, and everybody else probably does too, but then the thing is that there's not many people that wanted to join. And I even knew because one of the greatest artists of all time, probably you guys know them by heart, or you guys just remember them because of their Pizza Blast art, Bluebot, the best artist of all time. They have joined my Discord server, by the way, and they're pretty cool. But I do remember that I asked them one time about the LouLou's Discord server, and they said that they did not want to join because, you know, they found out about her past actions, which honestly was a good decision. Which, give props to them. Give props to Bluebot for doing such thing. That's amazing. Standing up for yourself and just literally not even wanting to do something that a content creator asks you to do, which is phenomenon. So anyways, I'm here to talk about LouLou and her things around in the Pizza Tower Fanbase. Now you guys may be wondering, Honk, why are you going to make a video about her in the Pizza Tower Fanbase? We already know everything about her in the spicy base that she did. Well, here's my thing about it. I know everything about the spicy shit now, because I literally watched a freaking video about it, but I didn't watch the Spanish version of it because I got to watch it, and otherwise I'm just gonna say it was not the best video I can watch, because honestly, everything that she did and all of her damn VAs and shit was so crazy to watch. I just was jaw dropped, flabbergasted. Even just laughing at it, even, because it's so pathetic. It's so pathetic how she decided to handle things. Anyways, back to the Pizza Tower thing. So, now, I like to discuss one thing about her. And everybody knows this. Everybody in the world knows. Everybody knows about this as well. You guys may know LouLou for making the Pizza Tower dating sim. The game that everybody loves. I played this. I didn't get to play it by myself because it wouldn't even run on my laptop for some reason, which I don't care about. But I did play it with a certain person whom is my really best friend, and despite our ups and downs and stuff, we still get along pretty well. I like to give a big shout out to my good friend Vester. We played the game together, and I did record it, but then I ended up not having enough space to save the video, so I can't really postpone anything here, which sucks. We played the game together, and otherwise, the game was very, very boring to me, and it was less interesting than I thought it would be, because honestly, I have seen trailers for the game, but then I never really got around to it, because otherwise I was just like, ugh, of course somebody was going to make a dating sim out of this game. Relatable, but otherwise I don't care. So, and you may ask yourself, but then why did you try to play it, Honk? Why did you try to play it? Because I just was bored that day. I was bored that I didn't know what to do, so then I was like, okay, I'll just play the damn game. And then when I found out I couldn't run on my laptop, I was just like, okay, you know what, I just straight up give up. I'm not caring enough to do this shit. So, then I noticed that all of the Pizza Tower Fanbase mostly known them for that, but then, if you want to look into the bigger picture here, their most of account is just their safe for work account. This is where I'm going to get into. Alright, so you all mostly know Lulu for their cool and stylish Pizza Tower art. They're really cool, it's stylish Pizza Tower art. Mostly known for the Pizza Tower, mostly known for their dating sim, the Pepino icon, and pretty much their whole, you know what, their sprites. The sprites for the game. And, I like their style, but then, until then, I'm just gonna say that their style is pretty fucking horrid and ugly. Because you wanna know something? They fucking traced over the sprites from the OG game. Oh my god. Like, you kidding me? This shit decided to trace over everything that they see. And otherwise, yes, I even know that they got exposed for tracing art, which, honestly, I think it's the stupidest thing. You can draw yourself. You can draw in your own freaking style instead of tracing your lines over something completely different, man. You can do that. But otherwise, if you just don't know how to draw in general, it's okay to kind of trace, but then if artists don't want you to, then don't do it. Just don't. Just don't. It's that simple. Anyways, so we all know about the Safe for Work account and everything in between, but you guys don't get the bigger picture. And I have seen some of my mutuals following this specific account too, and I honestly didn't mind them following it. I didn't say anything, but I'm just gonna say this. Whenever I joined the Pizza Tower fandom in the first place, whenever I knew it, well, when I was exposed to it, because a friend of mine, back whenever it first released, exposed me to it, I, a few days later, got interested in it, and I was like, okay, this game seems cool, I'm gonna get into it. So then I did. And otherwise, I even joined Discord servers of it. I even decided to be like, you know, an artist for it as well. And then that's whenever I kept like improving my art styles and shit like that. I still am trying, because trust me, my art is not good enough. You may think it is, but it's not. I have not improved one bit. Anyways, enough about me. So I have been exposed to LouLou's account. The only thing that I ever saw from them was, I think, one of their posts. I might look for it. I don't remember much of their posts, because I don't check their profile often, because honestly, their profile sucks. Everything in between, it's just lame. But I did know that they were noticed to be the creator of the Spaicy Project, which I didn't know about until like they finally got exposed. Well, no, actually, refrain from me from saying that. I knew about it whenever she made a whole server, in which, yes, I joined their Discord server to be an undercover spy, for every reason to be. But otherwise, I stopped being a spy after like a few days, because I didn't care about the server. And so one day I got a ping from it, basically saying that she was doing a stream for the Spaicy Project thing, writing, literally doing the manga panels and all that stuff, and everything in between, which I didn't mind. Honestly, I thought it was cool. But until I saw the bigger picture here, I saw that she was exposed in her Spaicy projects and everything in between, and then the next thing I know, I then saw another thing that happened. Her Safe for Work account became very suggestive. All of her art that she posts on there are very, 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 very suggestive. Very, very, and it's not good, because then she doesn't put warnings, she doesn't even put anything on it. She doesn't even say, oh guys, this is very suggestive, you should not look at it. Especially minors, you should not look at it. She didn't even spoil it or anything. And yes, Twitter had spoilers back whenever she posted this crap. Before Elon Musk's shit got worse, yeah, there were spoilers. But I'm just gonna say this. It makes me very, 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 very disturbed the fact that she did this, and otherwise, she just doesn't give a fuck, does she? Because you guys want to know why? all of the safe for work art that she posts are commissioned. They're commissioned. They're literally just censored out commissions. And otherwise, she doesn't care that they're literally censored, and she won't even put a warning or just give a freaking heads up that it's going to be a suggestive commission. Like, and mostly known, I'm going to just quote this from a video I watched. She was mostly known for making NSFW and Safe for Work commissions and art and all that stuff like that. Because apparently, according from the video, her fan base that made an 18 plus Facebook group or whatever the hell, she joined and then she drew porn of her own characters. And otherwise, I was like, okay, buddy, okay, very nice to see. Yeah. But anyways, all of her art on her Safe for Work account are all commissioned. Commissioned by, I don't know who, or what, or why, and what kind of people would do this, but yeah. But otherwise, if you want to know what people were in her Discord server, oh, you're gonna have to buckle up. So, I know this is one of my mutuals, and otherwise, like, two mutuals one mutual that I know, I met him on VR chat. He's a cool dude, the coolest guy around. Emerald is pretty cool. You should follow him. He makes the best memes. He posts the best memes every day, man. I love him. Anyways, I noticed that his girlfriend, Saddest666, known as, I think, Andy or Rico. I can't even remember. I literally cannot remember because I have very bad short-term memory. So I noticed that, like, Saddest was one of the victims of the former artist that used to be part of the Twitter group. They used to be part of the Pizza Tower group, but I think they might still be. I don't know. But they were mostly known with Matcha Buns, the one who literally makes a shit ton of porn for the Pizza Tower Fanbase. They make so much, it's not funny. And it was like, wow. Just wow, man. Otherwise, even if I get exposed to it, it's because either it will be on my page or something completely different happens. Otherwise, here's my thing. Here's the reason why I knew about it. I have undercover accounts, right? And I just try and see deeper meanings from other people in the Pizza Tower base. Because here's the thing about me. I'm kind of a super spy in the Pizza Tower fan base, whether you believe it or not. I kind of am. Because otherwise, I just want to get to know more about the person and see if they're good or bad or not. But otherwise, I don't care. I just join Discord servers. I do everything in between these lines because I either want to talk with them more and at least get to see what kind of friends they hang out with and stuff, or otherwise I just lay back and see what happens. That's just it. So Saddest666, mostly known to be the victim of Matcha Buns, they were in the server, and I hope you all know this specific artist who also was in here, Nomlio. Does that ring a bell? They were mostly known to make a bunch of Gustavo and Pepino art, but then whenever people exposed them because they were supporting Matcha Buns, they deleted their whole account. Which, honestly, I'm just gonna tell you guys this right now. I knew Nomlio my whole life, actually. I knew her since I was in this, since I'm frick. I hate English. Anyways, I knew Nomlio since, what? My whole lifespan of the Ren and Stimpy fanbase, and I knew them on Amino. They first originated in Amino with me, and we had like this whole group. But the group split up, and then she decided to do her own thing in the Pizza Tower fanbase, which she used to follow me on my account before I got freaking... until my account got deleted. Not by any chance, because I jokingly told my friend to kill himself. I feel so angry still at that. Trust me, I still am. Anyways, They used to follow me on my Safe for Work account, and, well, my other Safe for Work account before I got, temporarily disabled because, you know, I said so. I told a friend of mine to jokingly kill himself because we were just messing around on Twitter and shit like that in replies, and then I said that, and then I deleted my account. Otherwise, Twitter sucks, yeah. So, not Leo I knew for my whole life, and I'm just gonna say that they were a person I knew, I guess, but then they never followed me back on my other account whenever I followed them, and I'm like, okay, fine, you want to be like that? Then let's not be friends then. And otherwise, I just didn't care for them afterwards. I just didn't. But until whenever somebody finally got exposed them because Matcha Buns was interacting with them, and they were friends with Matcha Buns, they pretty much were done for. Otherwise, I didn't care. And you're gonna be like, Honk, you're sidetracking. Aren't you talking about LouLouVZ? Actually, yes, I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to get sidetracked. Anyways, but the reason why I was talking about that, by the way, was because they're in Lulu's server. And otherwise, I don't remember their name, but they were just one person that was, drawing a bunch of fake, oh, well, no, not fake Peppino. They drew a lot of evil Peppino art with the evil Gustavo and everything in between. I think their name was like Oni or something. Can't remember. And they were in there too. And there was like a person who drew like a Vietnam Peppino and everything in between and all that stuff like that. I didn't know everything about these people, by the way. I only knew them because I only saw one click of their profile and then I clicked off. That was it. Because otherwise, I get bored on Twitter, so then I just want to discover people's profiles and see if they're just good or bad. But until whenever I saw everything in between, these guys follow 18 plus people, and they're pretty much all adults. They're all adults, so like I wasn't surprised. And whenever I saw all this happen, by the way, I found out that Lulu allowed Sadist to be in these situations and all that stuff and didn't do anything about it until somebody actually had to kick Sadist out of the server. Because yes, I did read the doc about Sadist and Matcha Buns. I did. And I didn't. I honestly, Sadist, if you're watching this, do not think I'm going to come after you. You're not. You did nothing wrong in this situation. Honestly, I'm not even gonna bring up your document, but you know, this is about LouLouVZ. I don't give a fuck about anybody else. I don't care about anybody else's exposure. I mean, maybe except for the few people that kind of got tossed in this fan base, which I'm not gonna name. Maybe you guys might know who I'm talking about. Maybe you don't. It's just a bunch. Anyways, back to Lulu. So Lulu, most of the time, she literally posted a bunch of her commissioned work, but they're not really supposed to be safe for work. You guys may be thinking, but why are they on her account then? They're safe for work, so why are you thinking that they're not? Well, let me answer that question for you. Because this bitch decides to send her whole NSFW account on her Twitter. She decided to literally post it right there. She literally just decided to post it right then and there, and she knew that there's binders on her account that literally could have the advantage to follow her there. So, and otherwise, she then just quote unquote says that it's secured so people can't go in it, especially minors. But that is a huge lie, because you want to see a trick? You want to see a funny little trick I can do with here? I can do a really funny trick right now. Like, you can see the most funniest, hilarious shit right now. You can literally just see it. Hold on. Let me see. Where is it? I like to show y'all a little trick here. Yup, it's open, out in the open. You can literally see everything. You can't even deny it either, because she said that this was what? Protected to keep minors out. I only accept followers who are 18 plus. Lying ass motherfucker. Anyways, yeah. She is a big liar, and otherwise, she just decided to be that way, so otherwise, I just think by this case and everything in between, you should not follow LouLouVZ, or you should not even think about talking to her. In a way that I know, her Pizza Tower brain rot account is very, very bad for younger audiences. I'd highly recommend, if anybody who is new to the Pizza Tower fanbase or Anton Blast fanbase or anything in between, please do not interact with her. Do not even try to follow her safe for work account. Not even. And all my mutuals, please, I beg you, please unfollow their accounts. I don't think that you should. Unless if you really like their account, I'm not going to stop you, but I think it's a high recommendation that you unfollow their account because they're a weirdo. Even the exposure that they are to minors, it's not good for their intentions. And besides, they even had a whole history with minors. So I highly think you should just stay away from her in general. But I'm just gonna say, everyone who knows the artists and all, please do not attack them for the people that I said in this video. Don't attack them for knowing Lulu, or don't even attack them for joining their Discord server, because obviously Lulu was the one who freaking decided to advertise it, and then people joined it. I even joined myself, only to see what was going on. Nothing more than that, okay? The only thing that I might have done with them, though, was a magma. That was it. A magma was the only thing that I did. Otherwise, thank you for listening to my words, and otherwise, I guess I'll make another video next time. Ha ha ha. Maybe not, maybe so, I don't know. But, bye.